Our next speaker is Katarzyna Walczyk-Matuszyk. She's a Deputy Director for the NCP Poland, President of the Board of the Top 500 Association. She is going to speak about European Innovation Council for companies. What's in Horizon Europe?
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Katarzyna Walczyk-Matuszyk and I'm representing the national contact point for research programs of the European Union. This is an institution that actually since 20 years has been supporting Polish companies, startups, but also researchers and consortia to apply for the very prestigious grant of the European Union under framework programs. In today's presentation, I would like to give you a few words on the very important instruments for the startups and innovative companies, such as the European Innovation Council, gives you a hint on the EIC Accelerator, as well as to tell you what will be for the companies in the Horizon Europe, so the next framework program. So European Innovation Council has been existing since 2014, and since then, when the Horizon 2020 was implemented, the EIC invested in 4,500 innovative and unique European SMEs through its main instrument, which is the accelerator. Until October 2019, the instrument was functioning and was divided into two phases, so was functioning as the SME instrument. I'm just telling you this because I believe that today with us there are people who applied under the SME instrument. So the phase one was a lump sum grant of 50,000 euros to carry out a concept and feasibility assessment, whereas the phase two was the investment of 0.5 until 2.5 million in innovation activities, such as demonstration, testing, pilot, market application. In addition to grant, the companies who are the beneficiaries, they receive business innovative coaching and business innovative services, as well as connections with business partners. So it means the possibilities to network with future investors, such as big companies or the VCs. Since 2019, the EIC pilot introduced the EIC Accelerator as a bottom-up call. So there are no thematic, let's say, boundaries for the call. Just the innovation has to be on the table. And next to the grant, the European Union is offering as well an equity investment up to 50 million euros. So EIC is dedicated to the companies with the technology starting at the level of 6 of the technology readiness level. But of course, the EIC offers as well the intervention which covers the entire innovation chain. So next to the EIC Accelerator, we have EIC Pathfinder Pilot, which is dedicated to, let's say, early stage innovation and pre-commercial. And we have as well Fast Track to Innovation, which supports consortia, including SMEs. So let's say European Innovation Council in form of the EIC Accelerator has appeared to be extremely successful. So so far every year, let's say 6,000 applications are being submitted. The evaluation process is divided into two stages. So first there is a remote evaluation, and the experts are looking for the ambitious companies with the deep tech, the companies who are the top innovators with ambition to grow, and also they want to develop a high-risky projects, which are even too risky for the private investors. Then the best companies, after the written evaluation, are invited to the second stage. The second stage, these are the panels, and we have 100 investors as jury members who are assessing the solution. Afterwards, we have the success rate of 4 to 5%. So you can see the interest, which is extremely high among the European companies, because these are the European startups coming from the European Union and the European associated countries who can apply. So who are the beneficiaries? So most SMEs in the portfolio are small and young. It means that the 2/3 are the micro companies with less than 10 employees on board. And the majority are the companies who have been operating less than 5 years. So it's to the startups. Of course, the major beneficiaries are coming from Spain, Italy, Germany, UK, and France. However, Poland is a leader of the EU13, so the Central Eastern Europe. I just presented, I would like to give you an information on the three leading companies, Polish companies, who are the beneficiaries of the SME instrument or the EIC accelerator. So first one is the SDS Optic with the revolutionary optobiological methodology for aggressive cancer. They are developing this technology, which should really be helpful for the patients and the European society in the future. Then we have the Synectic, also operating in the field of health, with the clinical performance validation of a novel biomarker for quantitative imaging of coronary artery diseases. And last but not least, a very interesting project, Biotrem, so disposable wheat bran tableware, actually, which is already present in some restaurants in Warsaw, but also all over the world, and it's quite, I must say, tasty. So you can let's say, enjoy your plate after finishing your meal. The EIC accelerator is present actually in almost all industry sectors. The most popular is health, not only in Poland but throughout Europe. So the most companies applying for this financial intervention are coming from the health, but also we have energy, enterprise software, transportation, food, semiconductors, but you can see also media or fashion on the list. The EIC should help companies to scale up. So the statistics shows that €1 of the public intervention mobilized 2.34 private investment into companies. So, and this is, let's say, very careful statistics presented by the Commission, which is actually public and known in regard to finance, but in practice, these numbers can be much, much higher. Before Horizon Europe, we still have two calls in 2020 of 500 million euros. And the next cutoff is the 25th of May, with the priority given to the Green Deal. It was the priority of the new commissioner to dedicate some money of the Horizon on the Horizon 2020 to the technologies supporting the Green Deal and supporting the green solutions, taking care of the environment. It was still before the coronavirus epidemic, so we have the focus on the Green Deal, and 20% of the budget of the next call in May should go to the female-led companies. And I am personally, I'm very proud of this, because during the program committee meeting, gathering member states representatives, Polish delegation, which I'm a member of, was strongly voting for this goal to have female-led companies well represented among the beneficiaries. So this is the Horizon 2020, and now the cherry on the top for you, Horizon Europe. Horizon Europe will be the next framework program, and it should start in the 1st of January 2021, lasting until the end of 2027. As you see, the proposition of the European Commission was 100 billion euros, and almost 14% is dedicated to the Innovative Europe. From the Innovative Europe, this is the European Innovation Council, who is the most important instrument for the European startups and European innovative companies. Next to the European Innovation Council, we have also European Institute of Technology and Innovation. This is the EIT with the KICS. This is, here you can see the future shape of the Horizon Europe, which is, to be honest, very similar to what we have in the Horizon 2020. And now, European Innovation Council. So it should support innovations with the breakthrough, disruptive nature, and what is very important, with the scale-up potential. Being too risky for private investors, then 70% of the budget should go to SMEs. So this is a clear budgetary goal. European Innovation Council should help investors to create the markets of the future, to leverage private finance, and to scale up companies. So it not only be to implementation of the product on the market, on the technology on the market, but creation of markets for the future. There will be two instruments: Pathfinder, grants for consortia from the early technology to the pre-commercial, really innovative, let's say even skyrocket technology. And then we will have the EIC accelerator. So we will have either the grants or grants combined with the blended finance, what is being tested actually now, starting from the pre-commercial to market and scale up technologies. So these two complementary instruments, they should bring the gap from the idea into the solution which is ready and which is available on the market. And concluding my presentation, I would like to invite you to visit our website, which is the www.kpk.gov.pl. Tomorrow we will start with our new online courses. One of them will be dedicated for the companies who are really willing to apply under the European Innovation Council. So we will host guests from the European Commission as well. We will host evaluators. We will host those who are successful. And thanks to this, you will have the opportunity to ask many questions and to learn what's new in Horizon 2020. I will also have a presentation very much longer dedicated to the Horizon Europe. So if you are interested, what's will be in addition to the European Innovation Council in Horizon Europe, I would like to invite you on Thursday at our webpage, where I will present you much longer not only the intervention dedicated to companies, but also intervention dedicated to consortia.